They were happy until the day he had a stroke. Suddenly, the woman who once promised forever was gone, leaving him paralyzed, alone, and betrayed. This is the brutal reality some expats face when love abroad turns into heartbreak. If you're thinking about retiring in the Philippines or moving there for love, this is a story you absolutely need to hear. It's a cautionary tale about trust, money, love, and what can happen when life throws you a curveball in a foreign land. Stay with us for the full story, because by the end, you'll know the red flags to watch for and how to protect yourself. Dave was 55, divorced, and burned out from the cold, gray routine of life in Canada. He had worked as a train station supervisor for over 20 years, never married, never had kids. All he wanted was sunshine, companionship, and a place to stretch his pension a little further. Then came Joy, an attractive, soft-spoken Filipina he met online through a Christian dating group. She was 29, said she was God-fearing, and loved older men for their wisdom and gentleness. After 9 months of daily video calls and sweet good mornings, Dave took the plunge. Dave thought he had won the lottery. She cooked for him, massaged his feet, and called him honorable. But was it real love or something else? The new life. They married 5 months after his arrival. By that time, Joy was already pregnant. Dave was overjoyed. For the feeling. They had a son, whom Dave named Lucas. They got a small bungalow in Cavite through Joy's cousin, a fixer who helped them get things done quickly, but at double the price. Dave's pension from Canada was modest, $1,200 per month, but it went a long way in the provinces at first. They bought appliances, a scooter, and even helped Joy's parents build a new roof. The stroke. Then, one ordinary morning, the world as Dave knew it shattered. A sudden blinding pain ripped through his head. His vision blurred, his body betrayed him. He was having a stroke. The dream, the peace, the carefully constructed paradise, it all collapsed in an instant, replaced by the stark, sterile reality of a hospital bed. The terrifying uncertainty of what lay ahead, not just for his body, but for his entire existence, hung heavy in the air. This was the turning point. The moment the illusion began to unravel. In the chaotic aftermath, Joy was there. Her presence, initially, was a comfort, a familiar anchor in a sea of medical uncertainty. Her hand in his, her voice a soft murmur of reassurance. But as days bled into weeks, and Dave's recovery proved to be a slow, arduous climb, a subtle, chilling shift began. Her visits grew shorter, her once attentive presence replaced by a growing detachment. Her once loving gaze now seemed to drift, her attention consumed by her phone, or simply staring blankly into space. The warmth in her touch, the genuine concern in her eyes, began to fade, replaced by an unsettling indifference. Dave, weakened and vulnerable, could only watch. The financial burden of Dave's illness was immense. The daily care, the specialized medications, the endless, exhausting rounds of therapy, it was a relentless drain. Dave saw the strain on Joy, or so he told himself. He rationalized her growing distance as stress, as the weight of his illness pressing down on her. But soon, whispers began to reach him, carried on the sterile air of the hospital ward. Few months later, Joy and Lucas vanished. They moved back in with her family in another province. No calls, no updates. Dave had no bank access. Joy had handled all their money. His pension was going to her account. And now he was stuck in a public hospital, alone, unable to move, with only distant expat friends helping occasionally. His medical bills piled up. The hospital threatened to discharge him, regardless of whether he could walk. Meanwhile, rumors surfaced. Joy was seen with a younger man, someone who had a car. She looked happy again. The betrayal was not just emotional. It was a physical blow, worse than any stroke. It ripped through him, leaving him gasping for air, drowning in a sea of disbelief and agonizing pain. There was no grand confrontation, no dramatic scene of accusations and denials. There was only silence. Joy stopped answering his calls. She stopped visiting altogether. The woman who had once filled his life with laughter and warmth, the woman who had vowed to love him in sickness and in health, simply vanished. She left him, bedridden, alone, and utterly heartbroken. The cruelty wasn't just in her actions, but in the chilling absence of explanation, the complete lack of remorse. It was a silent, brutal abandonment, leaving Dave with no closure, only the gaping wound of betrayal. The silence was deafening, a constant reminder of what he had lost and what she had become. Dave was trapped in a body that didn't work, in a country he didn't fully understand, betrayed by the woman he gave everything for. His passport was expired. He had no money. No one in Canada had heard from him in years. He'd burned those bridges. He had sold his apartment back in Montreal to fund his life here. Now, no wife, no son, no home. This is the part most expats don't talk about. The dark side of the dream. When you get sick, will someone care for you? Or will they vanish the moment you become a burden? If you're thinking of moving, so what should you do if you're planning to retire in the Philippines? Don't send money early. Ever. Don't marry quickly. Wait years, not months. Always control your finances. Keep bank accounts separate. Get a long-term visa. Don't overstay. Build a network. Other expats can help when your world falls apart. Keep ties to your home country. A backup plan is not weakness. It's survival. Dave's story is more than just a personal tragedy. It is a profound cautionary tale, especially for those living abroad, far from their usual support systems, their families, their familiar safety nets. He wants his experience to be a warning, a beacon for others navigating similar waters. Be vigilant. Protect yourselves. Understand that not all intentions are pure, and that vulnerability, especially in a foreign land, can be exploited. Love, true love, should uplift, empower, and protect. It should never, ever be a tool for exploitation. Look for the signs, trust your instincts, and never surrender your independence, no matter how charming the facade. Your well-being, your security, and your peace of mind are too precious to gamble. If Dave's story resonates with you, if it stirs a feeling of recognition, or if you know someone in a similar, vulnerable situation, then this message is for you. Reach out. Share this video. Let's break the silence surrounding these often hidden tragedies. Because true love, true companionship, is not about what you can take, but what you can give. It is built on a foundation of trust, respect, and unwavering support, especially when life throws at hardest, most unexpected punches. Let Dave's experience be a catalyst for change, a call to vigilance, and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to heal and overcome. Dave's journey from heartbreak to resilience is a powerful one, a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable betrayal. May his story serve as a beacon, guiding others away from similar pitfalls and towards genuine connection, true compassion, and lasting peace. Thank you for watching. Your vigilance, your empathy, and your willingness to share these important stories can make all the difference. If you found this story moving, or if you know someone considering retiring abroad, share this video. Don't let your dream turn into a nightmare. And to Dave, wherever you are, we hope your story continues with strength, healing, and peace.